Ladies and gentlemen, first off, let me tell you something about success. It's not about where you start, it's about where you decide to finish. Success is a choice, and that choice begins right here in your mind. The mindset you need isn't built on convenience or comfort. No, it's forged in fire. It's the grit you show when the world says, you can't, and your heart whispers, I will. First, know your purpose. What drives you? What sets your soul on fire? If you don't have an answer, it's time to find one. Because without a why, the how won't matter. Second, embrace failure. Oh yes, you're going to fail. But let me tell you something, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of it. It's the teacher that humbles you, shapes you, prepares you for the moment you're ready to win. Third, discipline is the key. Forget about motivation. Motivation is like a friend who's only around when it's sunny. Discipline, that's your ride or die. It's there in the rain, the cold, the struggle. And faith, don't you forget faith. Faith in yourself, in your Creator, and in the process. Sometimes you'll take steps forward without seeing the ground beneath you. That's faith. You keep walking, and the path will appear. Now, let's talk about growth. Growth doesn't live where it's easy. Growth lives in the tough conversations, the early mornings, the sleepless nights. Growth demands that you step outside of who you are now to become who you're meant to be. But through it all, remember gratitude. When you feel like giving up, look at what you have. Gratitude will remind you that every breath, every opportunity is a blessing. The mindset you need doesn't just build you up, it builds the world around you. So tonight, I challenge you, choose the mindset that pushes you to your purpose, that grows stronger in struggle, that leans on faith, and gives back to others. The mindset you need is not out there, it's already inside you. All you've got to do is unlock it. Purpose is the cornerstone of everything we do. It is the driving force behind our actions, the foundation on which dreams are built, and the compass that guides us through life's challenges. Without a clear sense of purpose, we are like ships adrift at sea, tossed around by every wave and wind without a clear direction. Purpose isn't just a lofty ideal or an abstract concept. It's deeply personal, profoundly practical, and absolutely necessary for anyone who wants to achieve true success. To understand purpose is to understand yourself, your values, and the unique contribution you are meant to make in the world. Purpose begins with introspection. It starts when you take the time to ask yourself hard questions. Why am I doing what I'm doing? What truly matters to me? What impact do I want to have? These questions might not have immediate answers, and that's okay. Purpose isn't always something that arrives in a flash of inspiration sometimes. It's something you uncover piece by piece as you live, learn, and grow. It requires patience and a willingness to dig deep into your soul, to sift through the noise of the world, and to identify what resonates with you on a fundamental level. But purpose is more than just self-reflection. It demands action. It's not enough to sit around waiting for clarity to strike. You have to go out and engage with life. Purpose reveals itself in movement, in doing, in the pursuit of goals and dreams. It's when you take that first step, even if it's uncertain or imperfect, that you start to align yourself with something greater than yourself. You may stumble, you may doubt, but every step forward brings you closer to understanding what drives you. One of the most important aspects of purpose is its ability to give meaning to struggle. Let's face it, life isn't easy. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments when you feel like giving up. But when you have a clear purpose, those challenges take on a new perspective. They're no longer just obstacles, they become stepping stones, opportunities for growth, and tests of your resolve. Purpose is what keeps you going when the path gets rough. It reminds you that the pain you feel today is shaping the strength you'll need tomorrow. Purpose also connects you to others. It's not just about your personal success or fulfillment, it's about how you contribute to the world around you. When you live with purpose, you inspire those around you. You show them what's possible, and you create a ripple effect that extends far beyond what you can see. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your acts of kindness, purpose has the power to transform not only your life, but the lives of those you touch. It's important to understand that purpose evolves. What drives you at one stage of life may shift as you grow and change. And that's not a sign of failure, it's a sign of progress. Purpose is dynamic, just like you. It adapts to your experiences, your passions, and your understanding of the world. The key is to remain open to this evolution, to continually seek out what resonates with you, and to be willing to let go of what no longer serves you. Living with purpose requires courage. It's not always the easiest path, in fact, it's often the most challenging. But it's also the most rewarding. When you live with purpose, you wake up every day with a sense of direction and fulfillment. You know that your efforts matter, that your actions align with your values, and that you're contributing to something greater than yourself. Purpose isn't something that can be handed to you. It's something you have to discover, claim, and commit to. And once you do, it becomes the mindset you need to navigate life with clarity, resilience, and unwavering determination. Life is full of challenges, and one truth is universal: you will fail at some point. No matter how skilled, prepared, or determined you are, failure is an inevitable part of the journey. But the key isn't avoiding failure, it's learning how to face it, grow from it, and use it as a stepping stone toward success. Resilience is the quality that allows you to bounce back from setbacks, to stand tall after being knocked down, and to keep moving forward no matter how tough things get. It's the mindset you need to navigate the ups and downs of life without losing your direction or your determination. Resilience starts with perspective. When failure strikes, it's easy to spiral into negativity, blaming yourself or the circumstances around you. But resilience requires a different outlook. It demands that you see failure not as the end of the road, but as a lesson. Each setback carries valuable information about what went wrong and how you can do better next time. Resilient people don't dwell on their mistakes, they analyze them, learn from them, and use that knowledge to improve. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth or potential, it's simply a part of the process. The next component of resilience is emotional strength. Failure hurts, and that's okay. It's natural to feel disappointment, frustration, or even anger when things don't go as planned. But resilience means not letting those emotions paralyze you. It's about feeling what you need to feel, and then finding a way to move forward. This requires self-awareness and self-compassion. Beating yourself up over mistakes doesn't make you stronger, it weakens your resolve. Instead, treat yourself with kindness and remind yourself that setbacks are part of the journey to success. Action is another critical element of resilience. After a failure, it's tempting to retreat, to stay in your comfort zone where it feels safe. But resilience demands that you get back up and try again. It's about taking that next step, no matter how small, and refusing to let failure define you. Resilient people are persistent. They keep showing up even when the odds are stacked against them. They understand that progress is made not in grand leaps, but in consistent effort over time. Resilience also involves flexibility. Life rarely unfolds according to plan, and setbacks often require you to adapt and find new ways forward. This might mean rethinking your approach, seeking advice from others, or even taking a completely different path. Resilient people don't cling rigidly to one idea or strategy, they're willing to pivot when necessary. They view change not as a threat, but as an opportunity to grow and innovate. A strong support system can also bolster resilience. No one achieves success entirely on their own. Resilient individuals know when to lean on others for help, encouragement, or perspective. Whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a family member, having someone to remind you of your strengths and keep you grounded during tough times can make all the difference. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength and wisdom. Faith, whether in yourself, a higher power, or simply the process of life, is another cornerstone of resilience. Sometimes the path ahead is unclear, and it feels like you're stumbling in the dark. Resilience means trusting that there is a way forward, even if you can't see it yet. This faith gives you the courage to keep going when the outcome is uncertain and to believe in your ability to overcome whatever challenges come your way. Ultimately, resilience is what separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. It's the ability to endure, to rise, and to keep striving, no matter how many times you fall. Failure doesn't define you, your response to it does. Resilience transforms failure from a stumbling block into a stepping stone, and it's the mindset you need to turn your greatest challenges into your greatest triumphs. Discipline is the backbone of success, the silent force that pushes you forward when motivation fades. Motivation is fleeting, an emotion that ebbs and flows like the tide. It's easy to feel inspired when everything is going well, but what happens when the spark fades, when the excitement wears off, or when challenges arise? This is where discipline steps in. Discipline doesn't rely on feelings, it relies on commitment. It's the mindset you need to keep moving forward no matter how you feel in the moment. At its core, discipline is about consistency. It's not about grand gestures or occasional bursts of effort. It's about showing up every day and doing the work, no matter how mundane or difficult it might be. Success is not built in a day, but in the small, consistent actions you take over time. Discipline ensures that you keep putting one foot in front of the other, even on days when the journey feels long and the progress feels slow. It's the quiet persistence that ultimately leads to breakthroughs and achievements. Discipline is also about choices. Every day you are faced with decisions that either move you closer to your goals or pull you further away from them. Discipline helps you make the hard choices, the ones that require sacrifice or discomfort, because you understand they are necessary for long-term success. It's waking up early to work on your craft when you'd rather sleep in. It's saying no to distractions so you can focus on what truly matters. It's prioritizing what you need to do over what you want to do in the moment. One of the most powerful aspects of discipline is its ability to build momentum. The more disciplined you are, the easier it becomes to maintain that discipline. When you stick to a routine, accomplish a task, or follow through on a commitment, you create a sense of accomplishment that fuels your confidence. This momentum makes it easier to keep going, even when the going gets tough. Each small victory reinforces your belief in yourself and your ability to achieve your goals. Discipline also requires a strong sense of self-awareness. It's about knowing your weaknesses and finding ways to overcome them. For example, if you know you're easily distracted, discipline might mean creating an environment that minimizes distractions or setting specific time blocks for focused work. If you struggle with procrastination, discipline might involve breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps to make them less overwhelming. Being disciplined doesn't mean being perfect, it means being intentional and proactive about managing the obstacles that stand in your way. It's important to recognize that discipline is not a punishment, it's an act of self-love. When you discipline yourself, you're prioritizing your future self over your present comfort. You're investing in your dreams, your growth, and your potential. This perspective can transform the way you approach discipline. Instead of seeing it as a burden, you begin to see it as a gift you give yourself, a way to honor your goals and aspirations. Another key element of discipline is delayed gratification. In a world that constantly offers instant rewards and quick fixes, discipline teaches you to resist short-term temptations in favor of long-term benefits. It's the ability to say no to the things that might feel good now but ultimately hold you back, so you can say yes to the things that will truly fulfill you in the future. Delayed gratification is not easy, but it's essential for achieving meaningful success. Discipline also has a way of simplifying your life. When you're disciplined, you don't waste energy debating whether to take action, you just do it. This clarity and decisiveness free up mental space, allowing you to focus on what really matters. Over time, discipline becomes a habit, and those habits shape your life. The more disciplined you are, the less effort it takes to stay on track because your routines and systems support your goals. Ultimately, discipline is what transforms dreams into reality. It's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. While motivation might get you started, discipline ensures you keep going. It's not always glamorous or exciting, but it's always worth it. Discipline is the mindset you need to persevere, to grow, and to achieve greatness, one small step at a time. Faith in the process is a powerful mindset that enables you to navigate life with patience, perseverance, and trust. It is the belief that every step, even the difficult and uncertain ones, serves a purpose in the grander scheme of your journey. This kind of faith isn't blind optimism or wishful thinking. It's a deep-seated confidence that your efforts, choices, and experiences are guiding you toward growth and fulfillment, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Faith in the process is the glue that holds you together when progress feels slow, obstacles seem insurmountable, and doubt creeps in. One of the most challenging aspects of faith in the process is embracing uncertainty. Life rarely unfolds according to a perfect plan. Unexpected detours, delays, and disappointments are inevitable, and they can leave you questioning whether you're on the right path. But faith in the process reminds you that uncertainty is not a sign of failure, it's a natural part of growth. It requires you to let go of the need for complete control and to trust that the journey is shaping you in ways you may not yet understand. It's in those moments of uncertainty that you learn resilience, adaptability, and patience. Faith in the process also means valuing progress over perfection. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of small, consistent steps taken over time. When you have faith in the process, you understand that every action, no matter how small, contributes to your ultimate goal. This mindset allows you to focus on the present moment, to give your best effort today without getting overwhelmed by the enormity of the end goal. Faith in the process is about trusting that as long as you keep moving forward, even imperfectly, you're making progress. Another important aspect of this mindset is recognizing that setbacks are not the end of the road. Too often, people interpret failure as a signal to stop, to give up, or to abandon their dreams. But faith in the process views failure as an essential part of success. Setbacks are opportunities to learn, to refine your approach, and to grow stronger. When you have faith in the process, you don't let failure define you. Instead, you use it to propel you forward. You trust that every misstep is teaching you something valuable and that those lessons are preparing you for the next step. Faith in the process also involves patience. In a world that constantly demands instant results, it can be difficult to wait for things to unfold in their own time. But some of the most worthwhile achievements take time to manifest. Whether it's building a career, cultivating a meaningful relationship, or pursuing a personal goal, lasting success is often the result of sustained effort and dedication. Faith in the process teaches you to stay committed, even when progress feels slow, and to trust that the results will come when the time is right. This mindset also encourages you to find meaning in the journey itself, not just the destination. It's easy to become so focused on achieving a goal that you forget to appreciate the experiences, lessons, and growth that happen along the way. Faith in the process shifts your perspective, helping you see the value in the challenges you face, the people you meet, and the moments of triumph and struggle. It's a reminder that the journey is just as important as the outcome, and that every step has its own purpose. Finally, faith in the process requires belief in yourself. You must trust in your abilities, your resilience, and your capacity to overcome obstacles. This self-belief is the foundation of faith in the process. When you trust yourself, you're better equipped to trust the path you're on, even when it's unclear. Faith in the process doesn't mean you'll never doubt yourself or feel discouraged. It means that even in those moments, you'll keep going, knowing that everything you're experiencing is shaping you into the person you're meant to become. Growth happens outside of comfort zones, in the spaces where uncertainty, challenge, and discomfort reside. It's natural to want to stay where things feel familiar and safe, where the risks are low and the outcomes are predictable. But the truth is, Staying in your comfort zone may protect you from failure, but it also limits your potential. The mindset of choosing growth over comfort is about embracing the discomfort that comes with pushing your boundaries and recognizing that this is where real transformation occurs. It's a deliberate choice to prioritize long-term progress over short-term ease, to face challenges head-on, and to welcome opportunities that stretch your abilities. The first step in choosing growth is understanding that discomfort is not a sign that something is wrong. It's often a sign that something is right. When you're trying something new or stepping into unfamiliar territory, it's normal to feel uncertain or even scared. These feelings are not barriers, they are indicators that you're moving into a space where growth can happen. Growth doesn't come from doing what you've always done, it comes from exploring new skills, taking risks, and exposing yourself to experiences that test your limits. This process may feel uncomfortable, but it's through this discomfort that you learn, adapt, and improve. Embracing growth over comfort also means accepting failure as a part of the journey. When you step outside your comfort zone, you're bound to stumble at times. But failure is not something to fear, it's something to learn from. Every misstep, mistake, or setback is an opportunity to gain valuable insights about yourself, your approach, and your goals. People who choose growth over comfort understand that failure is not the opposite of success, it's a crucial part of achieving it. Each time you fall, you gain the wisdom and resilience needed to rise stronger. Choosing growth requires courage. It's not easy to take risks, especially when the outcome is uncertain. The fear of failure, rejection, or inadequacy can hold you back. But courage doesn't mean you're never afraid, it means you move forward despite your fear. It's the willingness to face challenges, to try even when success isn't guaranteed, and to believe in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Courage is what allows you to break free from the constraints of your comfort zone and take the steps necessary for growth. Another key aspect of choosing growth is the ability to embrace change. Growth often involves letting go of old habits, beliefs, or ways of thinking that no longer serve you. This can be difficult as it requires you to confront the familiar and take a leap into the unknown. However, change is an essential part of growth. When you're open to change, you're open to new opportunities, perspectives, and possibilities. You begin to see challenges not as threats, but as chances to evolve and become better. The mindset of prioritizing growth over comfort also fosters a sense of curiosity. People who embrace growth are constantly seeking to learn and expand their understanding. They ask questions, explore new ideas, and approach the world with an open mind. This curiosity fuels their personal and professional development, enabling them to adapt to new situations and thrive in an ever-changing world. Growth-minded individuals are not satisfied with staying stagnant. They are always looking for ways to improve and evolve. Choosing growth doesn't mean you'll never feel comfortable again. Instead, it means redefining comfort. As you grow, the things that once intimidated you may become second nature. What once felt challenging will eventually feel routine, and you'll find yourself seeking new challenges to conquer. This cycle of growth ensures that you're always moving forward, always expanding your potential, and always becoming the best version of yourself. Confidence is a critical mindset for success, yet it's often misunderstood as something you either have or don't. In reality, confidence is not an innate trait. It's a skill that you develop through action, experience, and deliberate practice. Confidence isn't about arrogance or pretending to know everything. It's about believing in your ability to navigate challenges, learn from mistakes, and achieve your goals. It's a quiet, steady assurance that comes from within, providing the foundation you need to take risks, embrace opportunities, and persist in the face of adversity. Confidence begins with self-awareness. To build genuine confidence, you must first understand who you are, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations. This self-awareness allows you to set realistic expectations and identify areas where you can grow. Confidence isn't about being perfect or knowing all the answers. It's about being honest with yourself and accepting that imperfection is part of being human. When you acknowledge your strengths and recognize areas for improvement, you create a balanced foundation for confidence to flourish. Taking action is essential for building confidence. Confidence doesn't come from sitting on the sidelines or waiting for the perfect moment. It's born from stepping out of your comfort zone and trying, even when success isn't guaranteed. Each step you take, no matter how small, reinforces your belief in your abilities. Action builds momentum, and with each accomplishment, whether it's mastering a skill, completing a project, or overcoming a fear, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Even when things don't go as planned, the effort itself strengthens your confidence because it shows you're willing to show up and try. Experience is another key element of confidence. The more you expose yourself to new challenges and unfamiliar situations, the more opportunities you have to grow. With time, repeated exposure to difficulties helps you develop resilience and adaptability, both of which contribute to a sense of confidence. You learn that even when things don't go perfectly, you have the capacity to handle setbacks and find solutions. Experience teaches you to trust yourself and your ability to learn and evolve, regardless of the circumstances. Resilience is closely tied to confidence. Life is filled with obstacles and setbacks are inevitable. Confident people are not immune to failure, they simply don't let it define them. Instead, they use failure as an opportunity to grow, to analyze what went wrong, and to adjust their approach. Resilience allows you to bounce back stronger, and each recovery from a setback reinforces your confidence. You begin to trust not only your ability to succeed, but also your ability to recover and continue striving toward your goals. Preparation also plays a significant role in confidence. When you invest time and effort into honing your skills, learning, and preparing for challenges, you feel more equipped to handle whatever comes your way. Confidence isn't just about belief, it's also about competence. The more prepared you are, the more confident you feel. This doesn't mean you'll never feel nervous, but it does mean you'll have the tools and knowledge to perform at your best, despite those nerves. Confidence is contagious. When you exude confidence, it inspires trust and respect in others. Whether in personal relationships, professional settings, or leadership roles, your confidence has the power to positively influence those around you. It encourages collaboration, strengthens communication, and fosters an environment where others feel empowered to contribute their best. Confidence is not just a personal asset, it's a gift you can share with the world, helping to elevate everyone you interact with. Finally, confidence requires consistency. It's not something you achieve once and maintain forever, it's something you cultivate daily. Through consistent effort, reflection, and growth, you reinforce your belief in yourself. You recognize that confidence isn't about avoiding fear or doubt, it's about moving forward despite them. Confidence is the mindset that allows you to embrace challenges, take risks, and continue growing into the person you aspire to be. Gratitude is one of the most transformative mindsets you can cultivate. It has the power to shift your perspective, enhance your relationships, and fuel your drive to succeed. Often, in the pursuit of success, it's easy to focus on what you lack, what you're striving for, or what you've yet to achieve. But gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the value of what you already have, your opportunities, your relationships, your experiences, and even your challenges. It's not about settling or being complacent. It's about finding joy and meaning in the present while working toward the future. Gratitude begins with awareness. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook the small blessings that surround you. From the simple act of waking up in the morning to having food on your table or support from loved ones, there is always something to be grateful for. The practice of gratitude requires you to pause and reflect, to take stock of the good in your life, and to acknowledge it. This shift in focus from what's missing to what's present creates a sense of abundance rather than scarcity. When you embrace gratitude, you develop a stronger connection to the present moment. So much of life is spent chasing what's next, and in that pursuit, it's easy to miss the beauty of what's now. Gratitude anchors you in the here and now, allowing you to fully experience and appreciate life as it unfolds. This doesn't mean you abandon your goals or stop striving for growth. It means you find balance. Gratitude lets you celebrate how far you've come while still looking forward to where you're going. Gratitude also has a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being. When you cultivate a grateful mindset, you reduce stress, anxiety, and negativity. It's not that life becomes perfect or devoid of challenges, but gratitude helps you reframe those challenges. Instead of focusing solely on what's wrong, you learn to find silver linings and lessons in difficult situations. Gratitude shifts your energy, creating a sense of hope and resilience even during tough times. It reminds you that setbacks are temporary and that there is still much to be thankful for. In relationships, gratitude is a powerful connector. Expressing appreciation for others strengthens bonds, fosters trust, and deepens connections. When you make it a habit to acknowledge the contributions, kindness, and support of those around you, you not only uplift them, but also enrich your own life. Gratitude creates a positive feedback loop, where kindness begets kindness and appreciation fosters more goodwill. It's a reminder that success is rarely a solo journey, and that the people who support you deserve recognition and thanks. Gratitude also fuels motivation and drive. When you're grateful for your opportunities, you're more likely to seize them. You recognize the value in what's before you and feel inspired to make the most of it. Gratitude keeps you grounded and focused, preventing you from becoming consumed by comparison or envy. Instead of measuring yourself against others, you appreciate your unique path and the progress you've made. This perspective fosters contentment and determination, propelling you toward your goals with a sense of purpose. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is its ability to inspire generosity. When you feel abundant, you're more inclined to share that abundance with others. Gratitude encourages you to give back, to support those in need, and to create opportunities for others. This spirit of giving not only benefits those around you, but also reinforces your own sense of fulfillment and connection. It's a reminder that success is not just about personal achievement, but also about making a positive impact on the world. Gratitude is not a passive mindset, it's an active choice. It's a commitment to focus on what's good, even in the face of challenges. It's a practice that requires consistency, reflection, and intention. By incorporating gratitude into your daily life, you transform the way you see the world and your place in it. You create a foundation of positivity and resilience, enabling you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Most importantly, gratitude keeps you connected to what truly matters, serving as a constant source of strength and inspiration on your journey to success. In the end, the mindset you need is not about a single characteristic or a fleeting moment of inspiration. It's about cultivating a way of being that drives you forward every day. It's the courage to step out of your comfort zone, the discipline to stay consistent, and the faith to trust the process even when the road is uncertain. It's the confidence to believe in your ability to rise after every fall, and the gratitude to recognize the blessings in every struggle and success. These elements together create a resilient, unstoppable force within you, a mindset that doesn't just chase success, but builds a life of purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. With this mindset, there are no limits to what you can achieve or the impact you can create. The journey is yours, and it's time to walk it with strength, clarity, and unwavering determination. Thank you